Bazball has burst again. Welcome back to Fog Football. We've reacted to Rangers 0, Hibs 2. It's time for the Rangers fans to react, and I've got a feeling they're not going to be very happy with 5 losses in a row at Ibrox. And guess what? It'll be 6 on Thursday if they turn up the same way they did on this Saturday. But let's dive straight into it. There's going to be a lot of angry, disgruntled bears. I'm one, man. I'm like a bear that hasn't got his porridge. Depressed.
The Bears will be roaring.
They will. NS says, might as well count us out the title race after that. Forget this year. Get this takeover complete and spend the money in the summer when we are loaded. I agree with NS. Today, it was the day.
The day was the day that officially handed Celtic the title in my eyes. Like
it was.
Just when you thought Rangers were going to come back and overturn a 13-point gap or whatever. Well.
But you know what it is? So it's like the league's over. But you want to win every game, right? The rest of the season. And,
yeah, you want to pick up as many points as you can get.
And as we pointed out, right? St Johnstone need to win tomorrow. Rangers, you know what I mean? Not even asking the question of Celtic, not even making it the slightest bit of a nippy bum time, man. Just arse folding bastards. Can you sack an interim manager? Says fuck Beale. I don't think Barry's getting sacked, but he's saying Barry out as well, says S. James. I'm not Barry out, right? I'll never be Barry out until he gets the job full time. but you know, I'm not going to be Barry out. But what he needs to do, he needs to stop playing the same useless bastards that are letting Rangers down time out. Yo, you can't lose 5 games in a row at Ibrox and continue to play the same players. You know, repeating the same thing over and over again is the definition of insanity, and it is literally insanity, man. But it will. Honestly, what is going to change come Thursday? Suter and Diamonde are both suspended, so those two can't play. And then are people going to claim that's enough of a change? It's unacceptable, man. Needs to be big changes. The boys page says beating Hibs at home isn't for everyone. It ain't, absolutely not. I mean, he's rickrolling the Rangers fans there at the end of the day. Bye, Barry. AI. Barry's got some big pointy ears there. Looks like he's carrying a bin bag as well.
It does, must be all stuff. Do you think he's got McCann's and Billy Dodds' stuff in that bag as well?
And Al McGregor's.
It's
a bag full of the orange order. The new
could be
orange
a bag
order.
full of shite based on what we're seeing at Ibrox recently, I mean.
Could be, folks. Alfie West says, Suter and which other centre half and Jeff Day can all do one. Complete garbage, Rangers. Get half that team nowhere to be seen again come the end of the season. Yo, but how many years have we sat here in a row and said, oh, Rangers rebuild. They're losing half their players. They're losing this. It's just getting worse. It is getting worse. 2 years ago, you know, you lost like Hollander, Arfield, Kent, Morelos, McLaughlin. Last season, you know, Goldson, Lundstrom, Barisic. All these players have went out the door, and Rangers have just got worse. They have got worse. And it's, I mean, what you've got to look at, 2 years ago, I think you'll agree, we both think Celtic were better 2 years ago under Ange, don't we?
I do.
And Rangers were closer. So is it any coincidence? You know, I mean, honestly, I do, and I do think Ange has done better than Rodgers, and I ain't sour grapes. I think the proof's in the pudding when you actually look at the games themselves. The games are a lot closer now. Under Ange, it was like fucking blow away City. It was like absolute scuddings of the highest degree, apart from like the first one. And then obviously beat them in the semi-final of the Cup, but anyway, Michael says pathetic. Declan says at least the game's finished. I'm kind of glad Rangers TV didn't work for the first like 40 odd minutes because I didn't need to see any more. Sing it, champions. How long?
There's no need for you to sing it, like.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't know why you were getting it. You sounded way too happy to be singing Champions.
I know, I'm fucking depressed, ain't I? When will the next time I'll be singing that? When will the next time you'll be saying that?
Never. I'll be dead. Hearts going to win a title in my lifetime. Unless this Tony Bloom 10 million comes in.
Aye, Tony Bloom. Can he fucking... Can he go left when he gets up here instead of going fucking right to Edinburgh and send us 10 million because we might need it instead of Hearts?
I wouldn't want him to give it to Olivia or something.
No, fucking Rangers, funny enough. Voice break. Martin Boyle shushing the Rangers fans.
Could have been a Rangers player.
More than good enough to be a Rangers player, man.
Is this Rangers fans react or is it just Celtic fans being obsessed?
I think it's a bit of both, you know the score.
Fair enough.
The Rangers are coming. I'm not even going to click show because you don't know what you get on X these days. Bet you says, haha.
Be a demonetizer for sure. Like,
fucking more than a demonetizer, man. Barry. Title race. Don't think anyone's claiming title race apart from VNS. I conceded the title in June. It's now April. Work out on it.
Almost a full year ago.
I know. Alan Stewart, Barry is the man to get it right though. Obviously fasting. Pathetic performance once again, says Sports Royal. Mr. Liam, aside completely incapable of learning lessons. Garbage. Ha ha ha, says Garfield. Sean, he's loving it. Is that Claude Van Damme?
It is.
Claude Van Damme dancing
moves.
away. Trash, says Mark. If only we could play the Park Pedo outfit every week.
I don't get this, right? Rangers have got 2 decent results against Celtic in the last 2 games, and all of a sudden they're making it.
The Tim Scousher.
I remember CJ.
I mean, it's a decent reaction figure.
No, but I remember CJ Nova done that before the last time Rangers played Celtic. They had the 3-0, right, and then they had the cup final, and it was heading into the next one. He was like, if only we could play Celtic every week. It's like, well, hold on here.
What about last season?
Yeah, you more often than not, Rangers lose to Celtic.
Yep.
So yeah, look, they've had the results have improved, definitely. But let's not pretend that Rangers for the past couple of seasons have dominated Old Firm games, because they haven't.
No, they haven't. Absolutely not. Moving on. Barry must stay. What did Rangers fans expect bringing in a manager of Barry Ferguson's quality? Someone who's failed at multiple lower division Scottish teams, thinking they were world beaters again after beating an injury-ravaged Celtic B team. Really did make me chuckle. That being said, fuck off. You know what I mean? Come on here, folks. An injury-ravaged Celtic B team. Well, I could say this is imposter fucking Rangers and claim it's the fucking D team. So that's what it feels like.
When Clement won 3-0, was that an injury-ravaged team as well?
Spoon burners, 2 shots, 2 goals, for fuck's sake. That's all you need, though. That's clinicalness. That's what happens when you've actually got people up front that are capable of putting the fucking ball in the back of the net. Rangers end says fucking imposters.
You ain't going to get stats like that with Dessers up front, though.
No, absolutely not. Fucking imposters, get them going. Major rebuild under a new proven management team, a new starting 11 in the summer. Don't want to see any of them here for the new season. Get fucked. Egamani prop. I love Ferguson, but there's no way people actually want him to get the job. We probably have another rebuild incoming. No one wants Barry. Someone commented earlier, like, people were... Who have you honestly seen that want to give Barry the job and claim he's the Messiah, man? No one's claiming that. Honestly, and the thing is, even if we signed Pep Guardiola for the rest of the season, we'd still probably fucking lose games like this. Because you can't really change this team. They're so mentally fucking done. It's unbelievable. Doogie says, see for the avoidance of doubt, this is fuck all to do with style of football, nothing to do with mentality. Fuck this team. This team's getting pelters. Another content warning. We're not going to hit show on that one. Mark says, could put Pep in charge of that group of players, and if they ain't up for it, not anyone can do. Embarrassing, but expected. That's what I just said. Michael Beale's burner. Not the first time he's had a burner at Grock. What does this mean for the league title race? Well, I'm going to at Son of Scotland 90. What's this mean for the league title race?
This could be the final nail in the coffin, I think, for that.
Baxter Fair. Nice one, Teddy Bears. Now go fuck yourselves, you shower of useless bastards. Right. Raskin, that man again. I've said it about Raskin, right? He's been really good recently. But he's inconsistent, man. Missing against Dundee. Missing again the day. Tragic. But he'll probably put a good performance in against Bilbao.
Still good enough to be in the Belgian team, though.
That's unlike some prick. Cammy says, unlucky lads, you aren't a bad team. You just need to work on passing, shooting, attacking, defending, goalkeeping, creating chances, dribbling, positioning, game management, and also sportsmanship. Just a few things there to work on. Donald Watson, I love my football and Rangers, but I've never been so detached for Rangers ever, and we went down the leagues. Usually like a soap show. We should be battering Dundee and Hibs, but keep playing these fucking overpaid duds week in, week out. What in the fuck is wrong with yous? Things that get battered. What's the best thing though? The fish, the onion rings, the
I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of battered onion rings, to be honest.
No, we're not, aren't we?
I'd go with it. I'd go with the black pudding, probably.
Yeah, I think that's black pudding.
I prefer breadcrumb fish like so.
Yeah, but I agree. Not the Rangers badge then, no. Probably better than the onion rings, right? Pumped, not clicking that. Spent millions over the past 5 years and you've got progressively worse. Abysmal, Park and Co, it's time to go. The message is still clear. Parks and Co, it's time to go. Get out of our club. Rangers died. Liam Curry, title race. There was more chance Lizzie coming back to percent medals. Fucking hell, we're getting paedophiles there for Churchill's cigars. Hashtag
What's
tease.
that supposed to say? Champions?
I don't know, you tell me. Tease for Tim's finds it funny that it says paedophiles on the side of his stadium. I wouldn't find that funny if it was me, like, to be honest.
Edit that out or something, wouldn't you? Like,
RFC57 says paedophile cunts. He's found that funny as well. This guy's got a weird obsession here. Haha, bro, your whole league is shit. Why do you follow Sevco then? You probably support some shitey wee English Championship team or some shite in a relegation battle in the Prem. At least we're not registered pedos. You okay, hun dog? Martin says, unfortunately, Ferguson is not the one to take this team forward. Same old story. And I think that's where we'll leave it. It was a lot of... We're off the rails there towards the end. But...
That's all it's ever going to resolve down to, isn't it, though? I mean...
Yeah. End of the day, right? Hibs beat Rangers. It wasn't Celtic. You know what I mean? Hibs have found themselves caught in a your club's dead, your club are paedophiles sandwich here, and it's not a sandwich I want to be in.
Nah, it's a shitey sandwich. Let's give Hibs some credit though.
Well, yeah, Hibs won.
I don't see much comments.
Hibs are 15 points behind Rangers. It's a massive win that takes them towards guaranteed European football, and dare I say, I think Hibs will do well if they continue this form in Europe.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm looking forward to see Hibs next season, because they will be playing European football. Interesting to see how well they do.
Absolutely. And that's where we'll leave it, guys. Leave your thoughts down below, and until next time, peace.